everyone, I'm Glamarina Loon, and today we're going to be talking about my May favorites. So I have quite a few things that I want to talk about. I can't remember if I've ever done a favorites video. I think maybe once a very long time ago. So I don't know, I thought it might be fun because I've been finding quite a few new things that I'm really obsessed with, and I thought I would share it. So I have different categories of different categories. Come here. You want to say hi? Is that what it is? Excuse you. I have different categories of things that I want to discuss. We have entertainment, food, beauty, home decor. So yeah, I just thought it might be fun. I do have a few pet things, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll make that its own video because there's quite a few pet favorites that I have. Not actual pets, but just items for them. Alright, so I think maybe we will start off with food. I have a few food favorites. First off is this Dunkin' coconut coffee. It smells so good. It is limited edition, which makes me very sad. That means it's going to be out very soon. They're not going to be selling it anymore. I got this at Target. I had gotten quite a few right before I moved in here, or maybe right when I moved into this house. So I stocked up on quite a few, but this is my last bag. I only have about like this much left. Very sad. I need to go buy more. Hopefully they still have it. If not, then I would be very sad. But it tastes so good. I highly recommend it if you like coconut flavored things. It's very light. I really love Dunkin' coffee the best. It's like my favorite coffee. And I also just got coconut creamer yesterday, and so it's just perfect. I feel like I am spending the morning on an island retreat. Well, maybe not quite that, but it's very nice and light and fresh and perfect for spring and summer. My next food favorite are these Lay's cheddar jalapeno chips. As you can see, I have eaten quite a few. There's just a little bit left at this point. You like my little chip clip? How cute is that? These chips are really, really nice. I've always really loved the cheddar and sour cream ones, but these just have the perfect kick. It's just pure cheesiness at first, and then as you get to the end of the bite, it's just this kick of spice, and it is delicious. Recommend that. Okay, so next is decor. So I've been really liking all of these like little cubby pieces. So this one right here behind me is actually from Target. I think it was about $30, I want to say. And I have some in the entertainment room, and those are from Walmart, I believe. And I think, I don't remember how much they were. They were gifts, but they are very, very nice and lovely, and I really adore them. The next decor stuff I want to talk about are these pillows. Look at how beautiful this is. So here's one. This is all from the same company. This is from Green Philosophy. I'll leave the link down below to this because they're just so lovely. These pillows are a little pricey, I'm not gonna lie. They're a little pricey. I got these actually a few months ago, but I didn't open them. I left them in the package because I was going to be redoing my bedroom at my old place, but things happened and I ended up moving, and so I made this room the vision that I had, and so yeah, now it's in this room. It's just so plushy, so soft. Oh, these are just so I love them so much. So like here's one, and then we also have like the succulent ones, this one and then this succulent one. Aren't they all just so cute? Oh, they're just so pretty. They're really well made. They came really fast, I remember that. And again, they are a little bit pricey, but if you're someone who is a plant lover, it was definitely worth the money. They're just so beautiful and soft, and I love the, I don't know, just the vibe that they add to my bedroom. I think they're perfect. Okay, I'm gonna talk about a few, no, let's talk entertainment. I guess we'll start off with video games. I haven't gotten to game very much during May, so that really bummed me out. But I did start playing the game Judgment.
I'm Takayuki Yagami. It's in one little corner of this city that I run a detective agency. I work alongside my partner, Kaito-san. Funny enough, he's ex-Tojo.
I'm really loving it so far. It is set in the same world as Yakuza, And honestly, I don't know what I feel Yakuza. Yeah, Yakuza definitely came first. So this game, Judgment, is set in the same world as Yakuza, and it follows this detective. So it has a lot of the elements of Yakuza, but with this like noir kick, and you get to solve crime and throw all these detective skills into the mix. So it's just like absolutely, I knew I needed it. I actually saw the trailer to the new Judgment that's coming out later this year, and I was hooked. It gave me that same feeling that Yakuza Like a Dragon gives me. So I just knew I was gonna love it, and I was like, oh, and you get to be a detective. In case you don't know this about me, when I was little, since I was like 3 years old, that was my dream, was to be a detective. And as I got older, I realized that I am kind of bad with details. So it was just a terrible idea for me to become a detective. So I didn't end up becoming one, obviously. But I get to play one sometimes when I play video games. So again, I really recommend it. Just it's a really fun story. A lot of the same. It just gives you the same feels as Yakuza. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if you've played the Yakuza games, then you've probably played Judgment. But if you haven't and you're curious, I recommend it. I mean, you don't even need to know really anything about the Yakuza games to play it or anything like that. So it's not like it's linked. But it's just kind of fun when you get to be in that same world and you're familiar with the clans and everything. And I don't know, it's a lot of fun so far. I'm not that far into it, but I've been having kind of like Yakuza Like a Dragon withdrawals. So it's been a lot of fun. And I really wanted to play the first one before I played the second one, obviously. Judgment. Oh, I don't know if I even mentioned that. So you're solving a murder and it has to do with the Yakuza clans. It's all between them. You're a detective. You used to be a lawyer and you're just like going around trying to solve it. It definitely has like that noir feel, you know, that detective who's a little bit bitter but has like a good heart, and we have like the quirky friends. And that's the thing about all of these games, I feel, is they do such an amazing job with character development and just all the characters, you're immediately in love with them. That's how I feel. Like they introduce them for like 5 seconds and I'm like, yeah, I love you already. I love you. You're gonna be on my wall right here. These are the characters from Yakuza Like a Dragon. And yeah, they just all became my babies like in 5 seconds. So Judgment, love it. Playing it, having lots of fun. Can't wait to finish it and play the next one. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit off, guys. I really wanted to record this video. I'm kind of like, I'm in a weird headspace today. Yeah, I'm in a weird headspace today, but I really want to record this and just bear with me. The next thing I want to talk about are some K-dramas that I've been watching. The first one is, I'm gonna put it here, the title of it. This is really long and I know I'm gonna butcher it and I can't really look it up right now because I'm using my phone to film this. But this is what it's called. And it was such a lovely K-drama. I think it was, I want to say it was like 20 episodes, maybe. Somewhere between 16 and 20 episodes. And I binged it like kind of fast. It was when I first moved into the place and I was like feeling a little sad and stuff, but like it got me right in the feels immediately. Again, it was one of those cases where I just fell in love with the characters. So that's how I am. Like I'll feel such an attachment to characters almost immediately and just become obsessed and need more and more and more. I need to know what happens to them, and I get so invested. And so in this one, I'm not going to say anybody's names because I feel I will butcher it. I cannot. I'm so bad at Korean pronunciation, and I wish I could be better at it, but I don't want to butcher it because I'm sure the way that I'm reading it is not how it is pronounced. But anyways, so this K-drama, it's just so complicated too. I don't know. I don't want to ruin anything about it, but I will just say, okay, follows this girl she's very carefree, I would say, very innocent, naive a little bit, very quirky as well. She's set to marry her, I guess does she go to school with him? She's set to marry this guy because her father wishes her to marry him, and she like, No, wait. Okay, before all that. Okay, so since she's a baby, her father is convinced that she is just like a musical genius. She hasn't even played anything ever. She's never played a note. She's a baby. But he's just like convinced because she starts screaming when classical music is playing or something. So he's convinced she is musically gifted. He puts her with this instructor who's like one of the best instructors in the world. And she teaches her piano. She's not naturally gifted at it, but she works at it for like 20 years. And the whole thing starts when she's little. At her first concert, her first piano recital, she's supposed to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but she forgets it in the middle of it and just like, you know, starts crying and freaking out. And her father gets up and he tells her, no, like, you know, good job, you did so amazing. And he's like giving her the thumbs up, and so it makes her feel so special and just so proud that from then on she keeps playing the piano for her father, because she feels like, you know what, I'm gonna stick at this and become the best that I can be for my dad, because he's just so special to me. And like 20 years passes, and at her final recital where she's graduating, she's like playing this beautiful piece of music. I don't remember what piece it was, and in the middle of it she just starts playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star for her dad, and you know, he's so happy. It's like an inside joke between them. But what she doesn't know is that lots of people saw her play this, and like people became obsessed with her. It's like kind of ridiculous how obsessed people become with her. I'll just leave it at that. So then, I don't really want to spoil all of it, but just know it's okay. So that's the beginning of it. That's like the very first episode. That way I don't spoil a lot. It's just so much that happens in these K-dramas. Then she ends up, because lots of stuff goes wrong in her life, she ends up in this other town, and then this chance meeting comes back, and she's like in an accident and stuff, but then the guy that she had a chance encounter with is taking care of her, and then it's just like lots of drama happens, lots of random things happen. I will say that I was so invested through all of it. I loved all of it except for the ending. The ending made me very, very angry. I was really upset because I felt very invested, and the ending was just like Game of Thrones level letdown, in my opinion. Did not care for it. Last 2 episodes, no. But the rest of it, so good. Okay, next K-drama. I am currently still watching it, but I've watched like a pretty big bulk of it, so I'm going to talk about it. It is called Crash Landing into You, and it's really, really interesting. I think it's like such an intriguing premise. We have this lady who she runs this beauty company, and she ends up going is it paragliding? Not skydiving. Paragliding? I think that's what it's called. She ends up doing that. She lives in South Korea, by the way. And so she ends up doing that, but she ends like this big tornado or something happens, and it like whisks her into North Korea, and she ends up on their side, and she ends up talking to one of the North Korean soldiers, and like, you know, if you don't know, which I don't know why you wouldn't know this, but North Korea and South Korea, they're not friends. So she you know, he should turn her into his superiors, and you know, they'd probably kill her and everything. But it's like, you know, one of those things where they see each other and it's just an instant connection. It's just like Romeo and Juliet level, I love you. Like, you can just feel it, I think. Not that they say it, but you know, it's one of those things. And so I don't know, like, yeah. So then from there, it's like trying to get her home to South Korea, but she is rich, and she comes from like this wealthy family, and they're kind of like, as you would typically think that very wealthy, competitive families would be. So it's a lot of drama. And and then also, well, no, I won't say that, because then that's kind of like spoiler. But it is a really, really interesting story, and I'm really liking it. I think on episode 11, I want to say. And I think there's 16 episodes, so I'm kind of almost done. Yeah, so I'm not done with it yet, but I still want to include it because I watched a majority of it in May, and I really like it. So I just really want to include that. That's my entertainment section for this month. Okay, and I think I'm just going to include a few beauty favorites. First off is this lip balm from Lush. It's called Rose Lollipop, and I really, really like it. It smells so nice. It smells so nice. Like, it's really light, but it does smell just like faint lollipop scented. And as you can see, like, I've used quite a lot of it. It's more like oily, I would say. It's more like putting an oil on your lips than anything, which doesn't sound appealing, but it is. It's very moisturizing. It sinks in right away into your lips. And for a while there, I was having a lot of issues with like dry skin. I don't know why. And that was the thing that just like instantly healed it. And so yeah, I've been really obsessed with it. I think it was like $10, I want to say. I'm not sure. Not the cheapest lip balm in the world, but it is supposed to be, you know, all natural and all that jazz. Cured my dry mouth and made it luscious and lovely again. Next thing is this lotion from Bath and Body Works. It's the aromatherapy line. It's called Restore, and it's supposed to be sage and mint scented with hemp seed oil. So, I mean, I'm sure you can tell that's very earthy and like witchy smelling almost, you know. Oh, but I love it. Like the mint with the hemp seed and sage, like, yeah, it's just totally witchy scented, but I love it so much. My mom actually got this for me, and it's been kind of nice too. Just like definitely aromatherapy. It definitely lives up to the name of aromatherapy. Like whenever I'm feeling kind of, I don't know, stressed or something, I put some on, and it's just like, oh, nice. My worries are not so terrible, maybe. I recommend it. Love that. I don't know how much it is. Does it still have the... Oh, it says here it's $15. So I don't know. My mom got it for me, and I like it. Okay, and then my last favorite, I think, is going to be this brush. I want to say it's called an angel brush. I'll leave the link down below of the exact name because I can't think of it right now and I don't feel like looking for it, or I'll put it here on the screen. But yeah, it just has these angel wings and it's so pretty. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I mostly got it because it's shaped like angel wings and I really liked that. And you can stand it up on your dresser, so it just looks really cool, I think. And then this is the front part. It's really cool because it kind of goes in. I don't know if you can see, like it caves in like this. I've been liking it. My hair gets tangled really easily, and I heard that this was just so amazing for detangling hair, and it's good for when your hair is wet, so it doesn't pull on the hairs and break them. And so far, I've really been enjoying it. It feels really gentle on my hair. I think, honestly, it's probably more for kids, but I don't care. I like it. It is kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie. Well, to me. I don't know. I don't spend a lot of money on, like, beauty stuff, but I think it was like $20, I want to say. But it's really nice. So far, worth it. And I think it's just a really pretty piece to have on my dresser as well. So it's almost like a decor piece. Oh, here it is. Tangle Angel. That's what it's called. Tangle Angel. So it's pretty. I like it. Oh, I forgot. I have one more thing to talk about. I have one more thing. So kind of, I don't know what this would be under. I guess just witchy stuff. So these are oracle cards. So what I like to do is typically every day or every other day, I like to pull one of these cards and see like what my blessing will be for that day. And the artwork is just lovely. The artwork is by Jane Star Wheels, and I have some of her prints actually on my wall in my bedroom, and they're just I think her artwork's so pretty. It has very much as a Celtic vibe to it. But I'll show you some of the cards because they're just so pretty. So this is the back. I actually have a print of this in my bedroom. I love anything of birds. And this is some of the artwork on it. So yeah, definitely just different blessings for every day. And it comes with this booklet, so you can read more about the blessing, and some of them have like a full like prayer blessing that you can that you can read, and it's just really lovely. Here, I'll show you some of the others. Just look at this artwork, so beautiful. And so like this one says, a blessing of the waters. And this one says, a blessing for good men and fathers. A blessing on your sleep. So I don't know, it just makes me feel a little bit comforted and warmer after I pull one of these cards and kind of know like Jimmy, it's kind of like what is being wished for you and what you maybe want to look into that day and try to make happen. It's like it's a hopeful thing. I'll pull one more random one. Let's see. Fill in this one. This one's for you. A blessing for a fresh start. I actually got this one yesterday. Guess they're still giving it to me. But isn't this lovely? Oh, the artwork. It's just gorgeous. So really love this deck. What is this one? Oh, I have this on my wall as well, this exact print. This one is a blessing to find the truth. So that is it. That is truly that is the last one, my last favorite for this month. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll probably be back next month with some other favorites. I'll do my best to keep these up. If you guys like it, well, I don't care. Even if you guys don't like it, I'm gonna keep doing it. Hope you have a lovely day or night, whatever time it is where you are. Please like and subscribe if you would like to, and that is all for now. So big kisses. Bye.